Hi Taurus, and welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive, and thank you so much for being here. So what I'm here to do is to do a read for you for the month of May 2019. Now this is a general read, and so what this means is that it may not resonate with everyone, but I do hope that there is something that you all can take with you, okay? If you'd like a personal read, then definitely go to theguidedintuitive.com. It's in my description box below, and you can click it, and it'll bring you to my scheduling page and actually give you an idea of the different types of reads that are available. Okay, so there you have it. I've just cleared everything out, so I'm kind of fresh to take off on spring, and I'm really excited about what's up and coming. Forgive me, it's been I've put a ponytail on my head, and this is all about a spiritual weekend for myself, about mind, body, and soul. So it's about taking care of it all, and one of them was the component of trying to get these things done today. So wanted to make sure that I got the reads out for you for my monthlies at the very least by today. So thank you so much for being here, and I'm excited to see what's going to come up for you for the month of May. What's most important for Taurus? What does Taurus need to know for the month of May 2019? What does Taurus need to be aware of? Okay. All right. This will be for all Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, including your Venus signs. All right. And if you're not sure what those signs are, I have a complimentary link in my description box below. Click it, plug in your birth data. It'll pop out your birth chart. You'll find out what those other signs are. Moon, rising, ascendant in your Venus sign, and then you can check out those other videos and see how they resonate with you. All right. So without further ado, I'm going to move the camera down to the board and we will get started. Okay. All right. Let's do this. See what is in store for you. I'm excited. What do we got going on for Taurus? All right. So let's see what we've got going on for you here. What wants to come out for you here? All right. Cutting the deck. And here we go. Okay, now this is your current situation at hand that we have going on. And then what I'm going to do is put across here, these are the challenges that might be blocking your current situation at this time, okay? Affecting your current situation. Now this could be a relationship, it could be a business, it could be, or you know, whatever the case may be. We just want to see what comes up in this general read, all right? And then this is actually past influences that are affecting your present situation. And then this is your final influences in regards to the outcome. So what do we have at the bottom of the deck? Nice. Okay, guys, we've got illumination. Okay, so something's being illuminated. This is in your underlying energies. I like to see this. So what this is telling me is, again, something is being illuminated. Like you're maybe it's like, you know, maybe you've had your creativity is blocked because you're not expressing how you feel. So Taurus, is that the case? Note your comments below, okay? Because that's what this is saying a little bit, that your creativity is being blocked. You need to express how you truly feel, and to unblock that, you know, and to unblock that creativity that you need, you have to express your feelings. So creativity, first and foremost, starts with self-expression, okay? So is there something that you haven't been expressing? Could be in a relationship, could be in a situation. Have you just been keeping quiet, mum about everything? What is that? So I know that you know what that is, because you're going to know, it's going to speak to you, okay? And every piece of art, I mean, no matter what subject it is, no matter what style it is a self-portrait, right? It you know, express everything that you feel inside you, good, bad, beautiful, or ugly. Everything is valid. So don't place any judgments, you know, Taurus, on yourself, or any restrictions, you know, or boundaries on yourself, because creativity is the essence of your life. That's your self-expression. It's creativity's voice, right? So if it's all about doing that. So it really illuminates your mind and your heart, and all you need to do is to let your feelings really come through. See, and I got to tell you guys, that's almost how I feel about reading these cards. I don't care if I'm reading an oracle, if I'm reading wisdom cards, coaching cards, if I'm reading tarot. All of those to me are tools of art. They're an art of my expression, and they're tools that I use as elements in the expression of things that I'm looking to convey, or that I want to convey. So to me, this is an art, and if I have to boil everything down to what I do on this channel, it is an art, okay? And that's just how I feel. And that's kind of like my narrative on how I feel about what I do, because it's all about higher purpose, personal development, and breaking through transitions, going through transformations, and coming out enlightened and illuminated in some way, shape, or form. And that's just how I feel. And to me, if I can use art in different elements and different cards that can help me do that, well, so the better. So anyway, that being said, the illumination is going to be very, very key. So your creativity is going to be blocked if you don't use it. So keep that in mind for your overall energy. All right. So what comes into play in your current situation? So we've got God, we've got source, whatever that is for you, okay? Because this is what this is. And what this is telling me is your connection to your divine guidance here, okay? So what is that for you, okay? Because that's really coming into play. You might be asking yourself, well, what would source do? What would perhaps my higher self do? Okay. And where is my higher source, or, when I need them most? Okay. Now, often it's at the times of the greatest need that we feel most alone, right? And this card is confirmation that you are never, ever alone. Okay, Taurus, this is saying is that the universe has actually heard your call and wants you to know that you're in the loving presence of your divine source, of your divine creator, in whatever that is for you. And the divine is around you and surrounds you. And the divine, your source, really wants you to surrender your fears and your concerns and accept the healing life that's being offered to you at this very moment. You see this healing light? This is being offered to you at this particular moment, okay? And this is saying is that allow the warmth to feel it. Breathe in that warmth. Breathe in that light. Breathe in that sunshine and accept that healing light that's being offered here right in this moment. Because out of fear, we often try to swim away. We swim away against the current, right? And this is just a waste of time and energy. This is about trusting, accepting, and letting go. And though that we're going to have twists and turns in life, along the way in our path, this is basically saying you're going to be so pleasantly, and surprised where life is going to take you, where that river of life eventually takes you. Okay, so this is really what's coming into play. So this is the current situation at this time. Okay, now what is blocking you? It's almost as if there's like some sort of, crucifixion. It's almost as if that you're causing yourself a lot of suffering by thinking that you need to improve in some way before you can find peace and fulfillment. And that's hindering you in your connection with your source, okay? It's like you see all of this like unnecessary suffering and thinking is kind of bringing that confusion that you see kind of in this picture. You see how that looks like it's very confusing, and it's very invading into the mind, into the heart, into the spirit, and into the energy, right? This is saying is that your thoughts and it's like you're causing unnecessary thinking that is keeping you from your connection, and you feel that you need to improve in some way, but you don't before you can find peace and fulfillment. Because it's like for much of our life, you try to hide parts of yourself that you may not think are lovable, but the things that you repress and you hide resurface. And they resurface in external situations until you just really learn to accept and to love them, okay? So the world is an infinite possibility that really awaits you. You just need to learn to be yourself and to love yourself just as you are. And maybe that's the illumination that you get, is loving yourself and being connected with source and ridding any of these unnecessary thoughts to think you need to change to get peace and fulfillment, right? Just allow the light of your inner guidance, your highest self to shine forth. And you're going to find that people are going to love you just as you are. Okay? So over the coming weeks, pay really close attention to your thoughts. And when you find yourself going down that rabbit hole of negativity or of fear, stop for a moment, consciously transform that energy into a loving one, and continue to do this until you break the cycle. Okay? So that's what this wants to let you know. Okay? So if you come into the thoughts that I need to change myself, that's like thinking I'm not worthy. Stop when you think of that moment, transform that energy and say, wait, I was born worthy. I am so worthy. Okay, so that is what I want you to remember, because you are, all right? So keep that in mind, all right? Note your comments below. So the next thing that I get in the card that is maybe some, that represents in the past that may be affecting your present situation, your connection with your source, with your higher self, whatever that is. This is saying it's serendipity. Okay, so serendipity is kind of coming into play. Okay, very, very interesting. Okay, and when I see this, what this is telling me is that it's almost as if that over the coming days, it wants you to pay attention to synchronicities. Okay, and so I want you to do is just really pay attention to little synchronicities that stem from maybe unexpected events, right? Because there's going to be some sort of event or inspiration or illumination that is going to reveal itself when you least expect it. And maybe even in the most unlikely place. So I want you to remember that, okay? So, through this event, you're going to gain a deeper awareness, of the spiritual reality that surrounds you. And you're going to have this heightened sensitivity, and you're going to realize that you're being spiritually guided towards new and rewarding experiences. So some sort of serendipitous event is going to lead you into a positive and creative possibilities and synchronicities that are quite beautiful. And it could be friendships that are going to be formed and many blessings that can come your way. This is beautiful. Really beautiful. So as it pertains to business, as it pertains to love, that can very much well be the case. So keep in mind, you're going to be illuminated, okay? All right, so watch out for that. So what's in the future here? Wow. We get guardian angel. So you're being watched over in this process, okay? And you're really being watched over. This has to do with the root chakra and as well as the crown chakra. And it's kind of the marrying of the bottom, the first chakra, all the way to the top. And it just marries them both and everything in between. So this is like a guardian angel wanting you to trying to help you balance things out in your life, it's quite beautiful. So you have a guardian angel that is with you in this process, and this just wants to let you know that. Okay, just keep that in mind as through this process, that's what's taking place. Okay, so everything and everyone is held within love. And, this is saying, don't be sad in this current situation that you're kind of going through something right now, that this wants you to really, truly smile and really just focus on the love in your heart in all that you do, because you have a guardian angel with you in this process. And there's no beginning or end. Things just transform. Just like I was talking about transforming, the energies here into the positive ones. When you see one comes up, I'm worthy, I am so worthy, right? From I am not. And that's the guardian angel is helping you in this process and is asking you to smile. And this is to stay in the moment. Be in the moment. Don't think about the past or the future. Focus on the moment, because that's what's going to create. All you have is now. We have a now, another now, and another now. All we have is now. And the guardian angels are actually working with you to get this illumination you need in this situation, in this relationship, or what's ever brought you to my channel. So this just wants you to know that, okay? When we dive deep into the spiritual heart of the matter, there's a different picture that can emerge. So nothing truly ends. It just transforms. It's just energy, it transforms. Okay, so remember that. All right. So with that being said, let's go ahead and take a look at what advice that we can give you in this process. And this is simplicity. Okay, things don't have to be difficult. Okay, as you make them out to be, right? That's what this wants to let you know. Keep it easy, keep it direct. Try to avoid complicating things unnecessarily, okay? Because that's what's going to keep you grounded, right? The groundedness in the root chakra colors and the solar plexus and bringing in the light, and that's going to keep your confidence high, okay? So keep things simple is what it wants you to do in things here, especially in the month of May. What else? It's going to empower you. So I think that really your this serendipitous event is really going to create a lot of empowerment. It's going to make you feel really good in your heart too. So these illuminations that you get are quite beautiful, and ridding of these unwanted thoughts that are not on your life path anymore brings you closer to source, which empowers you. Again, more of the solar plexus brings you more confidence and brings you more love, which is the green in the heart chakra. Okay, so what else wants to come into play here for you? It's going to help you. Collaborate. So collaborating with another person. Okay, so this could be communicating with someone else. This has to do with communication, throat chakra, predominantly in the blue color. And this could be, collaborate, right? This is beautiful. What a beautiful thing to do, right? Collaborating with others, collaborating with source, co-creating with source, but working together to create. Okay, and this could be in some way, shape, or form having to do with communication. Okay, so this is beautiful. Okay, let's see if there's anything else that wants to come out. Family. Family is going to keep you rooted too. I think it's going to keep you grounded in this process. So very, very nice. So this is all about, your core, your sense of belongingness. Honor your family, Taurus. That's what's coming into play too. Honor your family. What beautiful, beautiful read for you. So I look forward, to seeing how this resonates. Note your comments below, and I'll look forward to seeing you in the month of June, Taurus. And until then, namaste.